It's about time you began to stir. Alicia, I regret to inform you we appear to have been captured. How can you possibly be so calm right now? We're fine. And so was Luna, though he only recently stopped crying. Sorry, I need to get by, alright? What is going on here? One hit can knock you out. Don't tell me you're as weak as a human now that you've transformed into one. No, of course not. It's just that I'm not used to this human form yet. This frail body and thin skin are quite an adjustment. Then why are we still here? Because I'm a human right now. Until I'm able to have Luna crowned king, my identity must remain a secret. Besides, I wish to experience this side of humanity, too. It seems that everyone here has suffered. They're being taken somewhere unknown. Explain this. Now, we've been attacked by a horde of filthy bandits. If I had to make an educated guess, they intend to sell the survivors to a slaver. How strong are these bandits, as far as humans go? Well, they're not the weakest. I'll give them that. The problem is they're dishonorable and they'll do anything to get what they want. They're just a bunch of lawless scum. If you take one thing away from this, don't assume all of us are like them. Look alive. We made it. Come on. Men and geezers, you're over there, rats and broads this way. I won't be your slave. We got a runner. We are the Ravens. We got that. Anyone who disobeys or tries to escape gets killed on the spot. You understand? They're delightful, aren't they? Hey, Blondie, you're coming with me, doll. Don't drag your feet. You're not going anywhere. Come on, kid. Yep, we got ourselves a suckler now. Come here. Hey, now what's your problem? Your klutz? Get up already. He's got a suck, and your job is to take care of little brats. So do it. Coming in here. She is Broco, like you asked. I told you to stop calling me Broco. It's boss. Just boss. The Ravens need a boss, while Sasek is gone. And this guy right here is the man for the job. I don't think anybody's gonna call you boss. Well, perhaps you ain't great. Simply need a nudge in the right direction. Now me, I won't convince you, but my beautiful baby can be quite persuasive. Don't get yourself too worked up, my sweet. That troll is a dark beast from the west, and this guy's got one as a pet. I bet you are. I'll let you have your way with one of them. Oh hell no. Damn, this guy's even more of a freak than Sasik. I'm told you brought these Arcanized from Lunar Mountain. One of the Lords of Dark Beasts. Clef is said to reside up there. Rumor has it the King of Islands, and 13 of his best heroes equipped with the finest regalia he could craft. But they failed, of course. And would you believe this madness? One of those heroes was a woman. When you're in my business, you know you can't get stuff this pure in the human land. Oh no, is this a coincidence? That body of yours is real toned and fit, and you're far too calm given your fate. The door behind them closes with a resounding thud. Cletus, why the long face? It takes a special kind of someone to not piss themselves in front of my beautiful Betty here. You're one of them. Those failed heroes. Must have heard, right? Cletus attacked Hyderit and turned the whole castle to a pile of rubble. But when the kingdom fell into the sea, we Ravens rode the wave to the top. No, that red blade. Oh yes, a very rare type of steel. Only heightened royals can smelt, known as mana hydrate. The brighter the red glow, the higher the purity. It's said that using weapons forged from it can imbue the wielder with great power. Of course, this one's a fake though. The Ravens are more than your average slavers. We sell some counterfeit magic swords to most people are too stupid to know the difference. If the rumors are to be believed, every royal in the castle was killed during the attack. And if the people who made the real thing are all dead and gone, you know what that means. Our wares are suddenly a hot commodity worth more than you can dream. I can even slow down production to make each blade more valuable than the last. Maybe I should make you call me genius for thinking up a way to make all this easy money. But we won't stop there. Just between you and me, it so happens the real money's in the regalia. Those purest of all weapons, magnificently forged by the kings themselves. And so, naturally we're rounding up all the regalia we can get our hands on. There's two ways to get them. One is to become a hero ordained by the king, and the other is to steal it from a hero. As you can imagine, a hero is a lot easier to steal from when they're dead. Unfortunately, they have a tendency to die in battle deep in the territory of the Dark Beasts, where both they and their weapons are impossible to find. But not you. You've found one. Now you're here, little Miss Hero. Where's your regalia? I am guessing you dropped it when you were running from Cletus with your little tail between your legs. Right, but where did it land? And where are the weapons from the other heroes? Such dagger, our tight-lipped hero is gonna escort you to the regalia tomorrow. Yeah, I'm fine with that. But listen, if this broad really is a hero, isn't there something else more important she should do first? You idiot. She Est the key to finding not just 1 but 30. I do want her dead because of some legend. That's why we have slaves. Anyway, get out of here. Feel free to wear out our special guest, but only enough so she's too tired to disobey us. You really are the boss. Maybe you're not as bad as I thought you were. Let's go. You and I are about to get to know each other. I done ran out of booze. You coming, cow. Hey horn boy, you serving some meat or standing there with service like this? You going places over here? Boy, I want some of that, too. Same here. I'm working up an appetite. Hey boy, bring us some meat. Kid's got muscle and he does whatever the hell he's told. You got yourself a good one. Be a waste of some. You asked me, he's a little creepy, but he does have his talents. With a horn like that, you'd assume he might have or do blood in his veins, but he's far too pale for that. And those eyes, damn. Now going for a record. How much booze they let you spill? Someone's gotta punish him for it. You couldn't pay me to mess with her like that. Must have weird taste or something. You're lucky this is all for tonight. Don't drop the booze again. Huh? I'm telling you, she's just like a cow. Man, I drank more than I realize. I'm telling you, she's just like livestock, man. Always being worked. I guess I drank more than I realize. I'm starting to get real dizzy. Yeah, I think I did, too. You're truly graceful. Well, let's talk, shall we? Now then, it's Nell, correct? Are you a member of this bandit outfit? Well, yeah, why'd you ask? Tell me about yourself. I want to know what manner of humanoid you are. You can keep feeding him while you talk. So how do I answer this? I've been with the Ravens ever since I was born. Other than that, I can't tell you much. I had a daddy, but I never knew who he was. I did have a mama with me, but I only ever saw her from behind. I really tried, but I barely remember her face. Come on. As far as I could tell. See, with someone like me, I could only ever watch her from the shadow. Sometime after I turned 12, Mama disappeared and I never saw her again. I don't know if she ran or passed away, or which would be worse. Either way, that's when it started. Since she was gone, they didn't have her to rely on anymore. They looked to me. They'd shove me, knock me down, and take things from me. And now, I can only hear out of one ear. I never realized it until she was gone. But all those years, my mama was taking the hardships so I didn't have to. After she disappeared, they treated me like I didn't matter. It went on like that, for a while, until Big Sis Conrad came. They're all the same, you know, you just gotta be clever with them. When they're satisfied, they move on. Come here. I'll teach you how to deal with people like that. It's really not hard. She was the best. I never did get as good as her, but that's okay. Things got so much better when Big Sis Conrad took me under her wing, and now I have a job that gives me a purpose. My body produces a lot of milk, so I'm the one who makes sure the little ones are fed. I was told that only women who have given birth can produce milk. Where is your child? My baby. I could feel it moving inside of me. Then one day, the moving stopped. I never got to hear it cry. I failed. It's all my fault. It didn't survive. I could feel my body going cold, like the darkest night. In that moment, all light left my world. I sunk. My spirit weighed down. I wished with all my heart that I would slip away, too, because then I might see my baby again. Then I awoke. The light came back. I felt the warmth of life on my chest. I looked down and saw a sweet baby nursing from me. It wasn't mine. I knew that, but it was trying so hard just to keep going. And when I felt that the night wasn't so cold, maybe for that little one's sake, I had a reason to stay alive a little longer. Another day goes by and they bring me another baby. I never knew where those babies came from, or where they went after. I had a second stillbirth and then a third, but as broken as my heart was, I knew there was a reason I was still here, and not with them. There were still so many babies who needed me. I want them all to grow up happy and strong, since I know my precious ones never got the chance. It may not be a lot, but it's all I have. I've heard what I needed to hear. You have my thanks. You're coming with me now. Nell, I shall hire you as Luna's wet nurse. Hire me. I have found that humans are not trustworthy creatures, but you, I seem to have no reason to distrust. Most importantly, Luna seems to have taken quite a liking to you. What will it be? Now, come, travel by my side, be Luna's wet nurse until he's grown, or stay here, serving as a slave to these bandits, I'm told, are scum. Your choice. It makes me happy you'd want to keep me around for Luna, but you can't. You're a slave too, remember, and somebody needs to stay and take care of the babies that will pass through in the future. I'm sorry, I really am. Miss Hero, pick up the pace. Doll, you hear me? I said, pick up the damn pace. Don't even think about jumping off of here. The walls of this place slope inward. You'll hit the rocks first, then tumble into the water. No matter how strong you are, you'll die on impact. This is an old arcanosite mine, which means this place. What's that? Oh, another brave challenger willing to risk his biscuit. Yeah, a brave idiot. I'm sure a hero like you has heard the tale. The hero of Cord War and the big shaft. Oh, I know it all, right? This is where Cord War came before meeting his fateful end. The shaft of Elbe. You'll keep your promise. Oh, sure we will. You can trust us. Go, honey, you can do it. Okay, here I go. No, wait. The whole shaft's been submerged for hundreds of years. Are you crazy? And if all the legends are true, then there's us. Yeah, the legends were all true. Shafts infested with the vicious monsters who gobbled up the legendary Thank God. Run. All the bravery. None of the luck. What an awful way to meet your end. It was 300 years ago. Our Vences, the dark beasts of water, came in with the floods. The mine shaft had to be abandoned. Even Cordwar, the strongest hero of his generation, was no match for the beasts. And back in those days, there was still ground to fight them on. His blade was known as the Stream Splitter. It earned its name by splitting a waterfall before a hidden king. That's what you're after, isn't it? So somebody gave that old weapon a name. That mean your fancy sword has one, too? I have no reason to answer your question. You promised that poor couple freedom, but you didn't go through the trouble of putting a rope on that slave. You never intended to let him leave alive, did you? I bet you thought it was funny. Yeah, so, what if you're right? Tagging pretty big, aren't ya? Don't forget where you are. Bindings on your wrists, steel balls on your legs, hanging over monster-infested water. Looky there. We got a handsome group of men ready to make little Miss Hero squeal like the stuck pig she is. I'll make you scream. Hey, watch it. Vito, are you crazy? I don't care about heights. I can't see anything, anyway. And yet, smell and sound tell me all I need to know. Yes, I know the way your flesh moves without needing my eyes. The scent of a bitch and the sound of your heart. You're nervous. That's so hard. It's driving me nuts. First, I'll rip all your clothes off, so the others can see the flesh that I can sense. Really, you know, I never thought the day would come when I'd actually be grateful for this curse. She dislocated her shoulder. You said you don't care about heights though, right? No, please don't. Alright, Glenn. You said I was immortal, right? Well, you better not be lying. What's wrong with her?
If you like the video and want to see more videos, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.